unlucky, right?
Mm-hmm.
Indeed,
And so
Jeremiah.
far, everybody's just rad as a.
This is a fun one.
Is the 10K a fun one? The free roll was a party, but I kind of expected it to be. You got Jungle Man playing a flute.
Yeah.
Yes, we did see Jungle Man playing the flute in the
I was expecting
5
this to be
million free roll.
significantly scarier.
He was horrendous, by the way, at the flute.
Yeah.
And he didn't stop playing. Just kept on fluting.
And I did just get word that Preston McEwen, as was asked in the chat, is our tournament chip lead currently right
Really?
now. Yes.
How about that? He's having himself another day.
Yes. Currently just started working with him. Started giving me some poker coaching. He's great players, does well in these fields. We have 3 players headed to this flop. 190,000 in the middles. We see ace jack 4, 2 spades, and look at this, Anthony, bottom set. Unfortunately, even though he unblocks all the ace-x, nobody with an ace. Mark, with his basically no equity bluff, no equity hand, bets 60,000. Rabba gonna let it go. Flopping bottom set is nice because you unblock your opponents having all the other stuff that connects. Unfortunately for Anthony, Mark has air. But if he just calls here, we might see Mark continue. I don't know his play style, but if he's capable and a good player, which obviously he is, we could see him fire again.
Potentially, right? Trying to apply a bunch of pressure to Jack X specifically.
And Mark did raise under the gun too. Does shut it down.
He's too sharp.
Yeah.
Mark Newhouse. He knows how to go deep in giant, large field events. He's up to it once more.
Anthony doesn't want this to go to showdown without putting more chips in. He's debating on how. Looks like he's going to bet now. Quick fold from Mark. It's the second time we've seen pocket fours flop a set here.
Down to 175. Everybody here just made like another 5,500.
Online poker is back in America. No purchase necessary. Play online poker for cash prizes with players across the U.S. Sit next to your favorite ambassadors like Phil Ivey, Brad Owen, Rampage, Wolfgang, and the rest of the WPT crew. Play tournaments and ring games to win real prizes and experiences, including free entries into next-level poker events in Las Vegas. Sign up at clubwptgold.com with promo code YouTube.
Payout is
160 players left now by our count. And Volpe continues under the gun now, ace queen.
he's going to get a defend out of Rabba in the big blind. Ten, six, deuce, 2 hearts. Rabba outflops the ace queen.
It's all Rabba making that pair. Volpe does have a nice hand. If he does continue, I would imagine we size up on this type of board with the queen of hearts in our hand. Does not, though. Does splash low, 50K.
Rabba makes the call. Not the greatest card to continue barreling if you're Paul. Unless you're really going to try and pull out and represent an overpair. Does check. Hearts come through. Another 10 on the river.
Six.
New guy.
There we go.
Welcome. Peter called. I'm in that pot. It sucks.
He said he had aces, but I don't know. Yeah.
After you shoot.
75.
Everyone's sizing it up this level.
Yeah, now they're just going 75. Hmm.
Forward, yeah.
Well, if he had aces. It's tough spot.
Well, there's one dead six.
75 and a call.
We're going to go pair versus pair here.
Jeremiah in a lot of trouble. I believe he's got one out.
Jack 4 deuce 2 hearts. Jeremiah taking his time. Decides to check.
I call you raise.
Turn queen hearts.
Yeah. I raised.
Jeremiah gonna take a stab at this. Now eights kind of shrivel up. However,
Big
This
Nice.
could be an effective bet.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Very small sizing, and these eights that are heartless are awkward, but Lorenz sticking around. Oh my God, he hit the one outer.
oh wow, the one outer. That's crazy.
It is crazy. I don't think he'll have any action on the river. If he does bet, we'll of course watch and see, but confirmed one outer for the qualifier. Jeremiah out here living the dream.
225,000.
Lorenz is curious, thinking, buddy, what do you have? What did you check on the flop and then you go bet, turn river? Are you really trying to say that you would do this with a queen? Did you turn a flush? Did you flop a set of jacks? What? Trying to make sense of this. A lot of hands miss, right? A hand like ace queen, ace 10 that might contain a single heart. Oh my. Got it.
Wow. Gets paid on the river there. Nice pickup for Jeremiah. Much needed.
bought in yet.
Yeah, late range.
I just wanted to be here. You know, it's not about
there you go.
giving chips or something.
Looked like a nice comfy seat.
We have helpers.
I would have wagered a lot of money that the fellow was European.
Yeah, it definitely has that European vibe. Sure.
I will take them out.
They took our phones too, not the right out there.
Yeah, I still.
Johan.
There's his chips.
Oh, I don't mind.
Is that a,
My Totoro here.
what is that?
A
To-
server.
Totoro?
The what? That's
Okay, this
a
is
solver.
my favorite
What
guy.
in God's name was that?
It's like some sort of anime thing, I think.
Alright.
I don't know.
Unfortunately, because you
I
I don't think they're gonna let it stay on the table
I'm
though.
watching the stream rooting for you now.
Hey, what's up, man?
Yeah.
How are you?
That's good.
I don't want it on the table. What is that thing? It
All right.
kind of creeps me out.
Maybe it puts curses on people. It's probably good luck for
Oh
him.
no, and it's
honestly.
right there in front of me now.
I got my fidget.
What is that thing? Is there candy in it? There better be candy in it.
I don't know. There's a raise from Paul in the small blind with 9-7 suited. Chen defends the 9-8 of clubs.
Why not?
And yeah, just, pops a flush. No big deal.
You seem to know what that was. You said something. What did you say?
I was trying to repeat what he said. He said Totoro? Totoro? Something like that.
Totoro? Like John Totoro?
Just slightly different enunciation, but yeah.
I'm going to look this up. A Totoro? Oh, okay. Chat is also saying it's...
It's a lucky cat from his girlfriend. There we go.
Oh. All right, now I just feel bad. Sorry about that, girlfriend, if you're watching. I'm not... It's a lovely lucky cat.
Club might help Paul not lose more chips in this hand.
Yeah, okay. I'm seeing it. Totoro. Some sort of cat-looking character. Well, I'm glad I got to the bottom of that one.
Well, that fourth club did not help Paul slow down. He's going to continue firing, but now 9 high clubs not
Sort of
looking
shrivel up.
great. Of course, he's not going to fold just yet, but he's now losing to a lot of flush cards.
All of a sudden, more than 600,000 in the middle. Board does pair. What is Paul Volpe going to do?
A river jam would be so sick here. Would love it.
Look at the stare down there by Chen.
If Paul can pull this trigger.
Oh, I assure you he's capable.
Oh, he lets it. He lets it go.
Check. 11. No. Good.
Certain that he's capable. I just think that he decided this guy's not folding.
Yeah.
And shut it down. And I don't know if he was going to fold,
Yeah, I don't know
to
either.
be quite clear.
Online poker is back in America. No purchase necessary. Play online poker for cash prizes with players across the U.S. Sit next to your favorite ambassadors like Phil Ivey, Brad Owen, Rampage, Wolfgang, and the rest of the WPT crew. Play tournaments and ring games to win real prizes and experiences, including free entries into next-level poker events in Las Vegas. Sign up at clubwptgold.com with promo code YouTube.
Lorenz. 21 bigs. Under the gun, ace queen offsuit. Folds around to the blinds.
Like 600-ish? Yeah.
Well, we just saw him flat 2 10s from the big blind. Now in the small blind, it's an under the gun open, which certainly changes things.
Does play it as a flat.
Used a time bank as well before calling, I suppose. He was considering raise, but May have stuck himself had he done so, giving Lorenz his stack. Oh, my.
Oh, no. Great for Jeffrey. Disaster for Lorenz. Lorenz just trying to squeak value. He flops a very strong hand, but dominated. Jeffrey with the call. Spades working for Lorenz. Does not come in. Now the 9 of diamonds, bringing a double flush draw, which Jeffrey has everything here.
He's got all of it. If I'm Lorenz, I suppose I just feel like ace-queen can be good, right? 2 flush draws out there. We do have the queen of spades in our hand, which I think we don't particularly love in this instance, but does go for it. Going to get snapped. Here we are. Two outs. That's it.
435, 400.
Yeah, and I was going to say, he could just overbet jam, which not bad, but gets the bad news. He did indeed overbet jam. Turn with all those draws out there.
Queen of clubs.
And that's going to be it for Lorenz. Very unlucky.
Cheers.
And Jeffrey chipping up early at this table, our new player.
I think we dealt him in, and we're just waiting on
Okay.
the guy getting mic'd.
Do have a raise from the button.
How's it going?
Hello, hello.
You guys
Dress
Oh,
code?
it's a
No,
Barbie
poker player
hoodie.
dress code. So anything.
Does it say I am Ken?
I am
Sovereign
Ken
thing
Nuff.
is in
It's
the
like
way
a
there,
Barbie movie reference.
I started with 8.
Great movie.
Never,
Started at 8?
never saw it.
800.
Pretty good.
Really?
I enjoyed it,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I didn't think I would enjoy
Protecting
it,
also my
but I did.
Paul defends his big blind. Who is the main character again? What's his name?
I'm terrible with
Oh, yeah.
actors and Ryan Reynolds, actually.
I wanted to
that's
say
it.
Ryan Reynolds, but wasn't
Yeah.
it?
It wasn't Ryan Reynolds?
See, I was going to say Ryan Reynolds,
I
but
think it was Ryan Reynolds.
Okay.
I don't know who played Barbie, and I should. That was another popular. Is it Margot Robbie? Is that right?
I don't know.
Why am I asking you? You know less than I do about movies.
I am not a movie watcher.
Oh, Ryan Gosling.
Yes, there we go.
There
I was
it
like,
is.
I knew
Chat,
it was
help us out. And who was the gal that played Barbie?
Jack high flop. Johan with the pair of jacks. Paul with a lot of air, ace high. Checks back now on the king of hearts turn. River 9.
Oh, I remember what you're talking about now. The one where I double barrel ace king, right? Is that it?
Yeah.
You did?
Paul
That
gonna
explains why
bet
everybody was so hyped.
with his ace
When I checked my
high.
phone, I had like 20 messages. Double barrel.
Maybe trying to target some smaller pocket pairs. Maybe get an 8 to fold.
Seems like a tough sell
Yeah.
against this hand specifically, but you can tell that our boy Johan here is a very methodical, thinking player. He looks like he reads a lot, and he reads Paul like a book.
I think as played his hand a little too strong to fold there to 1 bet. I play way more Warzone than I'd like to admit I do.
Now, what is Warzone?
So Call of Duty?
Yes.
It's like the
oh,
battle.
it is Call of Duty.
It's the battle
I know
royale
this. Yeah.
online
Yep.
place where you play against other players
Really?
in real
Okay,
time.
I would like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it plays
Nate
semi
Hill- Nate Hill
not
was actually
professionally,
playing
but
this.
Oh, sick.
for serious,
times
you
where
could
I've,
say.
You played
Watched it.
semi-professional
Just- I would
Call
switch
of
around.
Duty?
Somewhat. Play for real money at times, yeah. I do have a stream. I do stream it too
Ugly
sometimes.
times during that.
Yeah.
You've done all this,
During that
but you've
first
never watched
I remember the first time I went my parents
like
were,
Jaws?
we were really
Yeah.
scared. We were really scared
I
to
spend my
KFC.
time playing games
My
instead of
parents
watching
brought, like, these
movies.
gloves, They brought like disinfectant.
Yeah, that's
Like,
what I
they,
love to do in my
like,
free
scrubbed the
time. It's
credit
actually
card
great
after,
decompression from
and then
poker
after,
and the
like,
grind, to
I'm
be
not.
honest.
I love
No,
this. By the way.
yeah, like
no,
I
love
I
gaming.
get asked a lot, you know,
Florida just
how do you
stayed
go through
open.
downswings? How do you face
I
tilts? And
don't
I
think they ever shut down.
have
Florida.
balance
I was in New
outside of
Jersey,
poker.
so
Do things
I
you
don't know.
love. I love
Hey,
to
me
cook,
too.
work
Where are you
out,
from?
play video
Huntington
games.
County, like Farmington, Reddington.
I'm in Monmouth.
Oh, nice. I used to have like swim meets there when I used to swim.
Oh, dope.
My working out days are in the past.
Oh
I'm
no,
afraid.
What's your name?
I don't like to hear that.
Well, I'll get
Brent.
back into it eventually.
I used to
Yeah.
join a
Brent, all
board
right, we gotta
Oh,
talk. Physical fitness is very important.
No, I love it.
Arts
Yeah.
games are.
I'll do a
biggest
little
ever.
walking.
They're huge.
That's all you
Yeah.
gotta do. And I
Yeah.
tell people how to get
Yeah,
started.
I
Just
know,
start
but
walking.
I was kidding.
Anybody.
Probably the biggest games
Can
on
do
the East
it.
Coast.
Yeah.
And
Ace,
Borgata
10, 9,
completely
2
died
spades.
Because MGM.
Well, MGM killed it.
Yeah.
They used to be so generous with like poker players.
These guys
and then
love
they just
gaming.
cut them.
They're still going on
There's
and
a period
on.
of time where I was playing.
3 nights a week comp, right? 4
No. We would always have free rooms for years. No, but then once they stopped doing, I was playing like 1K, 2K mixed.
Jeremiah
and couldn't
getting a
hire
little
for like 600,
out of
700 a
line,
night.
as
So I'm
Poppy
like,
would say.
I gotta start giving them action. So I started playing like video poker just so I could get room.
Opening the 7-5
so
off.
I miss
Matus.
Borgata, man. It's like a home.
Very good hand on the
Yeah,
button.
that's
The
Stay at the
poker
water
room's
club.
completely different. For 15 years, it
I
was
haven't
like
been
the
back
best.
in a while. Like, do they even have a dedicated cashier page? Or do you have to go
Yes, they do.
Jeremiah may get himself into some trouble here.
to 24/7?
No, not during the week for sure. No.
Man, it's so sad.
Oh yeah, completely changed.
I used to eat at the
Matus.
Yeah.
550,000 behind. I think Jeremiah's. Okay, he did decide to check.
Wolf Gang, the one right next to the.
right next to poker.
Yeah, now it's American Grill, but it's like the same food.
They still have a chicken.
They got rid of the name, but yeah, I think they still have the same chicken. That's actually my favorite place to eat in Borgata. Yeah, that's right. So where did he play now?
Just like 5-10 $5-10.
Bellagio?
Yeah.
Sneaky check back might induce Jeremiah. Looked like he wanted to bluff.
Games there look so
I like
good.
the standard.
Shut it down. See if he continues to check.
Well, you don't have to live
He
right
does
next
give
to it.
up.
There's nice areas in the PA area
Yeah.
or Philly area.
Not gonna get any value, of
Yeah.
course.
Like, so many options.
Matus got
Yeah, the
this
winter
board
is
locked
when
up.
it gets really cold in Philly. It sucks.
And as we see, I'll correct this, Mateus
Mateus. Okay.
I believe
thinking
so.
things
Yeah.
through. Thank you, Big Mac,
No.
in the chat. I
Very
assume Big
likely
Mac
are
is
good
correct. It actually does read right as Mateus.
I am good.
Yeah, duh.
I told you Matus was probably wrong.
Yeah, you're right. Mateus, is that what it is?
I see it now, the Mateus.
Mateus, yeah, I
Yeah.
see
see
it.
Online poker is back in America. No purchase necessary. Play online poker for cash prizes with players across the U.S. Sit next to your favorite ambassadors like Phil Ivey, Brad Owen, Rampage, Wolfgang, and the rest of the WPT crew. Play tournaments and ring games to win real prizes and experiences, including free entries into next-level poker events in Las Vegas. Sign up at clubwptgold.com with promo code YouTube.
I just think the best hand won.
You know,
I would reckon.
in a couple days, someone who sits at this table is going to walk away and go home with $3.1+ million. I can't fathom it.
No, I can't eat. That's an ungodly amount of money.
Yeah.
for playing a game of cards.
Yeah, it really is. Stick around, guys, because we've got 135 players left.
Let's just hope it's someone that, we like.
Yeah, I believe, not last year, but the year before, I believe my friend got 4th
That's great.
for a couple milli.
And we like the person that won it. Great guy, Danny Sepiel.
Yes. Well, the year before that, but yes, also
Wait.
last year,
Oh, wait.
Dan.
Did Chewy win it last year?
No.
Who won last year?
No, Dan won it last year.
Isn't that
Dan
what I
Sepio.
said?
Yeah, and I was saying the year before that,
Oh, the
my
year
friend
before.
got
Oh,
4th
okay.
or 3rd. I can't remember, but for a couple, or like $1 million or
God,
so.
you threw me for a loop. I thought I was losing my mind.
Colton Blomberg, freaking crusher from Arizona, who is best friends with Lawrence Brandt, still in. All kinds of people still in this thing.
Love it. When the good people win, that's great.
They
when
are-
the pricks win, we got problems.
They are great human beings. Huge fans of those guys.
And I love that about poker, by the way. Even the pricks win. Mystery hand for Mateus. Up
at
against
this.
top 2 that we can see from
Look at
Jeffrey.
this. Yeah, mystery hand. Big blind.
Well, okay. Button versus big blind. Let's start trying to piece this one together. Chat, you're with us.
Yep.
Certainly this hand was selected for a reason. I can't imagine it's going to be over right here, right now.
Right, opts to call. I see some interesting turn cards. King 10 pretty vulnerable on this texture. That hoodie looks so comfy.
It does. Despite being up against top 2 pair, he somehow does make that hoodie look comfortable.
Yeah. And he has 800K behind.
How much for Jeffrey?
I think this is a hand, while vulnerable, you still want to go with probably like a catch-all
180,000.
sizing. And he does. He goes for 60, 70% pot, something like that. I'm not a math whiz. Mateus. This board is very dynamic, very wet. Lots of
well,
straight draws.
Mateus to stick around. Certainly King X would make a great deal of sense. Also a handful of draws that could be present,
Yeah.
right? If he does call, it's one side or the other.
Very hard to shuffle because they're plastic. They're not clay. Clay ones are much easier to shuffle. These are, they slide.
Hands like Jack 9 of hearts, 7 9 of hearts, Queen Jack.
Yep.
Queen Jack of hearts would be a monster.
Yeah.
Ace
indeed.
X of hearts, 6 7 of hearts. There's so many hands that he can have.
And Jeffrey unblocks it.
Oh
he went all
my
in.
goodness.
The thing with King 10, you essentially have the nuts right now.
Yes, unless you're getting cooled off.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
and it's
wow.
Jack 9 of diamonds.
Oh my goodness. Floats with the naked gutter. Or excuse me, yeah, floats with the naked gutter, turns the open ender, turns it into a bluff jam. Semi-bluff. No suits working for the Jack 9. Wow. Didn't expect Jeffrey to be that strong. Thought he could probably get him off a pair. Or a draw.
Yeah,
Flush
this is
draw.
next level.
Wow.
Top shelf.
And if Jeffrey can hold here, he's just been given some...
Good luck, guys.
Oh my goodness.
A bit of a gift in a way. High variance, of course, from Mateus, to say the least, taking that sort of line. And Jeffrey, who sat down with $1 million in chips,
For us, I guess.
I'd say within the last hour, now shoots it up to $3.2 million after that pot.
Oh, you know, it's a table of lucky players.
I'll take it.
Oh, wow. That would have been embarrassing.
We've diversified it.
You may have not shown it, though. Just like let it play out.
Yeah. No, we would have shown it.
There were definitely way better shows last
Three
time.
Asian dudes before you.
Yeah.
We can get enough
really?
more of those in.
Yeah.
Keeping it
No gamble, no future.
They were pretty unlucky. Those,
Another monster pocket pair, this time for Calvin. Pocket queens, under the gun 1. Raises it up. 90,000. got?
No way.
Oh my goodness. Kings. Going around. This time Calvin in trouble. Our first huge clash. Just getting started at this new table. Makes it 290.
We got problems for Calvin Anderson. 2 queens. Remember what his image is very prone to be like. He's so active.
Yeah, earlier on in the tournament, we saw him flat these out of position facing a 3-bet.
$620.
Yeah, not this
620.
time.
620?
Yeah.
620,000.
All in.
All in race.
All in snap call.
They're red too. Brutal.
Chop it up.
Boards are straight.
Ace through 5.
This is a 4 million
Bad.
chip pot.
Playing a massive one.
100 big blinds in the middle.
It's an absolute cooler.
Wow. Just 2 queens in the deck for Calvin.
No straight outs.
Aaron looks unfazed. Wow. Quick exit for Calvin.
That's it.
Brutal.
Cal is eliminated.
Aces versus kings, first 10 on this table.